All right, listen up, listen up, listen up. Tonight is the beginning of a journey. For some of you, it's a chance to tell your story. For others, it's a chance to add a feather to your cap. Whatever your situation is, we all want to get to Vegas and bring home that cup. But we got to do it one game at a time. Tonight, you'll be playing on a different court, wearing a different uniform, feeling a different vibe in the arena. You know why? Because it's prime time. Anybody ready for prime time?
We're ready, coach.
This isn't just another game. Everybody is watching to see how you carry this, how far you come, how far you can go. And it's time to show them. It's time to show them all. Bring it in.
Yeah, boys, let's go.
All right, Vegas on 3. 1, 2, 3, Vegas!
Let's get it in, Pete.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. Tonight's game also... RJ, when you were playing in this league, how long did it take you into a new season to find your rhythm?
Honestly, once I made my first shot of the season, I felt okay. It's something about making that first shot that feels like the season is going to.
And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Ben Simmons is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Whitmore in at the 3. Well, they say three's company. Well, GA for MP, 3 titles and counting. He's joining some pretty historic company.
And especially when you're talking about those bus drivers, right? The great players who guided their teams to the promised land time and again. There's nothing more impressive.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
As you know, MP and his team are coming off of a 3rd consecutive NBA championship. When I asked MP what it felt like to accomplish something that players like Michael Jordan, Kobe, and Shaq had done, he said, quote, "It's an honor. I'm so proud of this group of guys. This one is the sweetest for us so far." MP, always the humble leader.
Always is. Yeah, putting his teammates first. Great quality. All right, thanks. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in an S uniform. The most of any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside, Simmons. Kicks it out to Allen. And Cleveland with another turnover here. So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of the group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
Flowers the pass to Embiid. And the Nets, another 3. And the three-peat for MP. Greg, the first one in a while.
And those Kobe Shaq was the last team to win 3 in a row. Doing it all the way back in the early 2000s.
As a scorer, Simmons' best move comes right at the rim.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. 7-point differential. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly score.
They had to rely on their bench a lot in that game, and maybe it instilled some confidence in those guys.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. And Simmons kicks to Mitchell. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Cleveland moving the ball around. Screen by Simmons. For 3, Mitchell. A rebound by the Nets. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season. Winning most games in blowout basketball.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
That's good by Mitchell.
Whatever he lacks in size, Mitchell makes up with craftiness. It allows him to be effective inside.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Mr. Williamson. Now, MP. Williamson right side. Here's Demon. By Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Williamson's got 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Traore's checked in. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. That's to Dacier. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Williamson finds MP. Here's Demon. Back to MP. To the middle. And there's Williamson on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Dacier. Drills it from outside.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 7. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Simmons. Back to Williamson. Williamson double team. Traore. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Traore's got his first 3 points of the game.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
You've got Williamson. Traore is out there with Lewis. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Flowers in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I'll be interested to see if the opposition wants to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
is off the mark. That's leading by 6. How about this run crank they're on right now? Well,
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's MP. Simmons rolls it in.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell finds the high percentage bucket inside.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Simmons against MP. Here's Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Lewis has got his 7th assist in the game. Mitchell outside. To Simmons. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Nailed from three-point land. Walsh has got 5 now.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mitchell passes to Simmons. Here's Dadier. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Walsh.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Williamson kicks to MP. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Ball. No good from outside. So that'll be it for the first half. With fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Nets. They lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season, at least. And taking a look now at the Brooklyn Nets. They're in a close contest.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, we got to do more than rebound.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel. That didn't happen.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the rim protector standing tall for Mobley and Allen. Ben Simmons is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Whitmore in at the 3 spot. Mitchell in the corner. Shoots the three. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Lewis outside. To the inside. Kicks it out to Williamson. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer is right on target. Demon's got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Simmons sets a screen for Mitchell. Mitchell dials it up from distance.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Nets leading by 6. MP with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Down low. Flow. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Has got his first 2 points of the night. Mobley outside. Third quarter of play with just over a minute left on by. Good on the three-point shot.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks just.
To Demon. Fires it up. Again, but that's for 2.
Hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Kevin, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry. That's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Simmons finds Mobley. For 3, Mitchell gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Williamson dishes to Lewis. Getting it done against contact. It's MP. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive Most Valuable Player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness.
Siakam is checked in for Brooklyn. Lewis against Simmons.
Third quarter.
Mitchell looking it over. And stolen by MP. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Houston Rockets.
And that matchup against the Heat, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams need to be at their best.
So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
He hits the second from the line.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
To the paint. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Simmons against Lewis. Knocked away. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Simmons.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the help and being in the right situation.
Williamson is checked in for Brooklyn. Traore comes in for Demon. Here's Siakam. It's deflected. Here's Dadier. Lewis covering. A nice shot by Dadier. Dadier's got 5 now.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside. Go strong to the rim.
And here is Mitchell. He's got 19. Outside, Simmons. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to get a right then. That good look.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Nets lead by 8. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Deciding to change it up. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. They've got Lewis. Also, Demon out there. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at center. So that's the Nets 5. Back to Williamson. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Simmons passes to Mitchell. Now Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Outside Mobley. And he does not hit. MP against Mitchell. Williamson. Jumper is off. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now Allen. Mitchell. Now Whitmore pulls the trigger. Buries the jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a good job fighting through the screen.
Now MP. Here's Williamson. Like to shoot. Good! Some old school moves in the post.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And now running up the court, Lewis pushing it up. And stolen by Whitmore. And the foul called on MP. That will give him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Mitchell. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. A 15-footer. It's good!
This is who Donovan Mitchell is. Getting big baskets is just a part of his DNA.
Now Williamson. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job of orchestrating the offense.
Now Simmons. Williamson there for the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
By MP. And a chance to watch MP tonight. Off his third MVP award.
And last year, he was incredible. I think MP has earned the right to call himself the best player in the league.
but you know lots of guys in this league are going to knock him off that pedestal.
Mitchell. The long shot, no good. And the Nets with possession here. It's with the hoop. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 11-point game. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And that one is good. Make it in, Mitchell. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammate.
Fires the three. Knocks down the three.
Oh, the defense pays so much attention to Mitchell. He almost always has a passing lane.
And so the ball out of bounds. Williamson touched it last.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's Mobley from deep. Can't get it to go. MP fires. So it's the Nets picking up the win. And tonight,
we're here with MP after leading his team to victory in legendary fashion. You've seen teams try to limit you by denying your scoring chances. Do you think after hitting 20 assists tonight, they're more scared of your self-creation or the looks you create for your teammates?
They ought to be scared of both.
Kevin, over to you.
As always, we appreciate it.
Hey, how you feel about that pregame speech from Coach?
Ray was seriously feeling that spirit.
Yeah, I never seen him so lit before a game.
I don't think I've ever seen him talk that much. You could tell he really wants the cup. What's up?
Maybe we should interview him. Before the next cup game. I feel like there's, I don't know, something interesting there. And I want to share that with my followers.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Hopefully he allows us to do it. You know how shy Coach could be.
You're forgetting I got a documentary background. I'll get him talking.
Hey, that's why I hired you.
Oh, man. There's a thumbnail right there.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yo, MP, I just heard the announcement. Finals MVP for the third time? Man, they got a VIP room for you in the VIP room. Congrats, man.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm here with Coach Ray. So, Coach, me and Xander was talking, and we noticed that you were a little more hyped than normal before that last Cup game. What's going on there?
We'll get straight to it, huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, you know I'm from Vegas, right?
Oh, that's on me. I forgot.
What high school did you go to?
Jackson High, class of 2008. Go Rams.
Well, thoughts on the finals taking place in your hometown?
It's cool, man. I mean, people in town are really excited. Lots of serious basketball fans in Las Vegas. We have a great hoops tradition. Obviously, there's UNLV, the Summer League, but this is next level.
MP.
Hi, folks. The NBA regular season rolls on. Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch, a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
I gotta say, the NBA Cup and its additional layer of excitement here early in the NBA season has really ramped up the stakes. I mean, this season, we even have MP laying down the decree. He's going to take his team all the way to the NBA Cup Finals and secure the title.
Each and every Cup game this season is going to be even more exciting, I think, than last year. Just look at the TV ratings on Cup games, and that tells the story. Fans love... Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. To the middle, here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Davis a screen. Young from long range. Brooklyn pulls it in. They're getting their first look of the season at Washington in this one.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, sometimes you just have a team's number. That was certainly the case last year. Let's see if anything has changed.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And at 6'10", with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan, is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Brooklyn with possession here. Clock at 4. From deep, MP. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Inside. Here's Davis. Flowers grabs the board. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And they double up MP. Siakam with a screen on George. Kept alive. Washington leading by 4. It's George on the wing. Pass to Young. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Now, how about Trae Young from close range? Man, this guy is such an impressive all-around scorer.
Lewis passes to Williamson. Davis with the block. From behind the arc. Not going to go that time. Nets trail by 6. Here's MP. Williamson controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the energy and activity for Zion there. Just tremendous hustle to come up with that second chance basket.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson? Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. MP going to work down low. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
On the court right now for the Wizards, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. He's out there with Carlton Carrington. And it's George in at the 4. Down low. Snatched away. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He added 43 points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again, guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
The BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
To win the run, it's rebounded by Washington. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
That's a great point, and you can also add more communication. The rotations were slow, and sometimes not even there at all.
Fires at the triple. Lewis has got 5.
Yeah, shots like this are big for MP's development. I love seeing him capitalize off the catch.
That's to Riley. Back to Carrington. Here's Mamukelashvili. He's scoreless. The offensive rebound. Here's MP. And it's MP against tight coverage.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Here's Carrington. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
A shooter shoots, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. MP outside. To the paint. Here's Demon. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Give him 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Look at Young, making it look easy.
That's a beautiful pull-up shot from Trae Young right there. Great body control and confidence to make a shot like that.
Siakam now. Good. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Outside Young. Coulibaly with a screen on MP. Young, the pass to Sarr. Marshall inside. Working on Siakam. 5 to shoot. Here's Coulibaly. A rebound by Dimon. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And now the Nets on the break. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Sarr.
If Zion is that close to the hoop, it is lights out for the defense.
Stepping to line with his 2.
Williamson hits them both. The Wizards trail by 3. Kicks it to George. There's the 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And that's Young at his best. Attack, draw defenders, and kick it out.
And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 10 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the heart.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Brooklyn out in front, up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to our 2K Sports studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
You know, right now for the Nets, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took... per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Zion Williamson out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's MP, then it's Dimon, and it's Flowers in at the 3 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Sarr. To the inside. Kicks it to George. Davis looking it over. Here's Coulibaly. Offline with a 3. Nets leading by 6. MP inside. Coulibaly defending. From deep, MP. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Brian, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Outside Young. And there's a 3-second violation. Let's see the stat sheet here for MP.
and he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Flowers. Here's Lewis. Oh, tries a 3. Flowers' shot is good. Flowers got his first 3 points of the game.
And I like how MP attacks the heart of that defense. Just draws attention, then kicks it out.
Here's Sarr. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Love to see that kind of activity. It just makes things happen.
And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best 3-point shooting. Brooklyn, number 1. In the 3rd spot, the Wizards.
Oh, man, both these teams love the 3-ball. 2 of the best at hitting long-range shots.
And the basket by MP.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections. And one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
To the paint. Showing off his agility and touch inside. Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Back to Williamson. Pass to MP. Here's Siakam. Tough touch off the glass. And it's 8 points for Pascal Siakam.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And now a timeout call by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Washington making a change here. Carrington's checked in. Now Davis. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
That is great concentration by Davis. He had a man all over him.
Washington shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That free throw good from Davis. The Nets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd. MP looking around. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Up top, Young. For the tie. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
And so in the game for Washington, Carlton Carrington out there with the long through volley. Then it's Alexander Sarr, and it's Armstrong in at the power forward. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Pass to Armstrong. And here's Sarr. Oh, there's the alley!
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Brooklyn with possession here. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. It's good.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it.
Thank you for that, Allie. To take the lead, MP buries the triple.
That's 5 brace for him tonight and his third of the half.
The Wizards trail by 3. Stolen by MP. Here's Williamson. Puts it up from 12. Koulibaly with the rebound. Davis fires. Misses the 3. And it's Williamson with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. MP! Can't hit it.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Davis. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter here. 6 to shoot. 11 feet out. MP with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 3. Siakam. Down low. Siakam drops it in.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Young against Siakam. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. It's good from beyond the arc.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Oh, the shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
There's 57 seconds left in the game. Stolen by Davis.
They began to play with active defense, and they finished to play with active offense.
And that's why coaches hate live ball turnovers. Quite often, they lead to great opportunities the other way.
6-point lead. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and did so.
Koulibaly fires. No good from 3. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And the Wizards call time here. They trail by 7. George! Can't get the 3. MP! Money from 3!
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
He launches. It's money from deep. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitutions on the court.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
I'm here with MP after his team comes out.
Well, you know, there's a lot of hype, and it's cool to play in front of a crowd that's energized like that. But for us, it's just another basketball. Try to stay focused and let the game come to us, not force anything.
Way to go, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Over to you, B.A.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff.
Ray, I feel like I miss out sometimes on, like, I don't know, regular stuff by not going to college.
I hear that. But plenty of people wish they did what you did. I mean, a teenager on his own in Europe, that sounds pretty exciting to me, man.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. Hey, you played in college, right? I mean, I feel like I should know these things, but you're pretty quiet when it comes to your personal life, man.
Well, I like to keep my focus on the players.
But you know what? Nah, you don't have to talk about it.
It's fine. It's fine. No, I just don't talk about it unless people are genuinely curious.
Color me curious.
Well, I was pretty good in high school. We won a Nevada State championship, and I got some interest from some Big West schools. Wound up playing 2 years at UC Davis.
Yo, MP, let's go.
What's up, MP?
Welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
And for MP specifically, these cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this Game 3 of the group stage as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. You've got Demon. Zion Williamson is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's MP. And it's Flowers at small forward.
Everybody's watching Giannis when he's near the bucket. Perfect time for the kickout.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Here's Demon. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Wasted no time on that one. Lewis has got 9 points. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first quarter, and now all of a sudden do you think about changing his rotation minutes for the rest of the half?
The Nets making a switch here. Drore's checked in. by 10 on the court right now. Second quarter starting for the Nets. Torrey is out there with Lewis. And it's Oliver in at the power forward position. Outside, Lewis drops in the tray. MP's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Nets. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He picked up 29 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And he was clearly the best player on the floor, doing everything he could. Can he get it done again? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Nets trail by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Johnson outside. Beyond the arc. The bench hit is good. That's his 6th attempt in his 3rd make.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Fires from deep. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead has been down to a point with the bucket from Lewis.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Johnson in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Getting it done against contact. It's MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Sears. Here's Diawara. This one for 3. Torrey with the rebound.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Sears. He's got 6. Johnson's shot is off.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it. Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A new lineup here for the Bucks. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. Number 1, the Nets.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
On the way, Turner really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Pass to Carlson. And the Bucks miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Thomas against Siakam. Here's Carlson. Milwaukee. No good that time either.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now, here's Okoro. Still yet to score. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on MP. Penalty is... So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Nets lead by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Here attention to center court and get ready for
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
When I look at Milwaukee, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them to move up in the rankings.
We knew this team would need time to figure things out. And we were right. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Bucks.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense. Can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right down in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Then there's Cam Thomas. Then it's Okoro. And it's Sears in at the point guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Okoro passes to Antetokounmpo. Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble for players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForge, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Kevin, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. And stolen by Williamson. Back to Lewis. Jacks up a three. And the Nets, another three.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Giannis outside. Okoro wide open. He fires. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. And finally drops after rolling around the rim. Lewis has got 43 points. Timeout called the Bucks. Minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Thomas. Pass to Sears. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Siakam finds MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Here's Sears. 9 points in the game so far. Lewis on the wing. From outside the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Sears. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Pass to Okoro. Giannis left side. A rebound by the Nets. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Pass to Okoro. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Brooklyn, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Sears. They get the rebound. Shot's good by Turner.
There's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
And the shot goes in. Lewis has got 54 points.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
In the corner, Okoro with it. And it's off from three-point range. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Steps back. To the wing right side. Green by Giannis. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul, so you have 2 to work with, but you do not want him picking up another.
Johnson is checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Nets. Manu Kelishvili is checked in. Outside Lewis. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 57 points.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, how did you approach this game, knowing your team is already set up to advance in the NBA Cup?
Just like any other.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Okay, it's the final game of the NBA Cup group stage, and you guys need a win to advance. MP, what's going through your mind?
I'm not worried. We're going to win.
everyone. matchup before the knockout round. You take a look at the Nets, undefeated in NBA Cup group play, and they look to make it 4-0 with a win here tonight.
Riding high, and with these home fans behind them, I think they're in really good position to enter the knockout round with some positive momentum.
And now check it out how the Pacers are doing. They're sitting at 1-2 in their group in the NBA Cup. So even with a win on the road tonight, their tournament's likely over.
That's not going to impact their effort level tonight, though. You want to win every regular season game, whether it counts toward the NBA Cup or not.
It seems we always keep circling back around the topic of MP, and tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
MP, of course, so popular in the media, but even more so now that he's on the cover of Slam magazine.
Yeah, if you're a hooper, you know all about Slam, and you probably collect the ones with the full cover. Add this one to the collection.
A look at Indiana's starting group. We've got Ivica Zubac, Jarris Walker out there with Halliburton, and it's Levens in at the 2. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
In transition, here comes Brooklyn.
Tough to match his activity level, MP, with that youthful exuberance.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. Sinks it from distance.
MP nailing the comeback triple. I love that guy's competitive spirit.
Outside Walker. Back to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Memphis was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
MP way outside. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. MP's got 22 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Levens can't hit.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
MP no good. Pacers trail by 9. Pass to O'Connor. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. The Nets have gone 8 of 10 shooting from deep. MP. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Pacers have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Down low. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up. High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Halliburton misses. Nets leading by 10. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Halliburton, no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Nets. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We played through the first minute here in the second. On the floor for Indiana. They've got Halliburton, Nesmith out there with Jalen Smith, and it's Levens in a two-guard. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by the Nets.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Smith outside. There's the triple. Indiana again missing. Nets leading by 15. Here's MP. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight. Indiana's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Nesmith. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Good, clever move by Nesmith that time. Fundamentals at work.
Here's Lewis. O'Connor with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pick by Smith. Here's Levens. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. A nice passing by Indiana here. Smith no good. From deep, MP. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pure from three-point range. Of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, a special day for players and their families, Fred.
It is. It's just great to have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously, B.A., I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Brian, back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Pass to O'Connor. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. And now let's see how teams compare in the early going with a look at the power rankings. You look at the Hawks, They've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
You know, for Brooklyn, they're making a move up the power rankings. They got the best record in the conference, and no doubt one of the scariest teams in the NBA. They're just so hard to game plan for. A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Here's Halliburton. MP with the block. And they get it back. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's an 18-point lead. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Pass to Halliburton. Fires from deep. Here's Zubac. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good.
Look, you won't see Zubac stretching the floor, but he is a double-double threat any night of the week. He knows how to put his height and physicality to work, especially on the board.
Out to the wing. Zubac passes to O'Connor. Here's Levens. Takes a 3. Siakam pulls down the board. And here's MP. Another bucket! Wow! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's Brooklyn, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Fellas, what stands out to you about this schedule?
Man, I don't have time to be thinking about their schedule. I got my own schedule to worry about.
What? You're too busy visiting fast food chains and shooting low-budget commercials. That's why.
Nothing low budget here, Kenny. Just has my bank account.
Can't argue with that one, though.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Nets.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing. And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Zion Williamson out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Dimon, then it's MP, and it's Flowers in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Back to MP. The three is up. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Lewis has got 54 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Back to Halliburton. Fires for three. Another three for Indiana.
Most of these guys in the league love the three-point answer. Halliburton is no exception.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from three. Woo, you can... Tell he's feeling it right now.
He's on fire.
Pass to Walker. Fires the three. Nails it from three. Walker's got 7 points.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
And here's MP from outside. He got it again! Sensational! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Levens. Launches a three. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
From deep, MP. Indiana with a rebound. Now here's Halliburton. 16 points for him. Nice shot by Walker.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
MP against Halliburton. Jacks up a three. Lewis can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 20. Here's Levens. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Williamson passes to Lewis. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. He's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Brooklyn, number 1.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Zubac, screen. Pass to Levens from deep. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Levens gets the bucket.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the Nets making a change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Ryan. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it. Guys, back to you."
Thank you, Allie.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep beating. I would.
Walker, a screen on MP. Pass to Zubac. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Offensive rebound. Now Walker. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's Siakam.
Excellent at guarding the rim.
Down. You think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Even to Zubac out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton, and it's O'Connor in at the 3. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Outside Walker. Fires the 3. Williamson with a rebound.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why. Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish it, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
He's off from 3.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 14. Halliburton outside. And yes, sir. In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Siakam. Siakam fires one down.
Oh, and look at Siakam using his size and that length to pull in the miss and get a look of his own.
There's a minute 54 left in the 4th quarter. From deep. Ooh, it doesn't go. Brooklyn leading by 14. Embiid. And got it. Another basket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Beyond the arc. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 7 assists in the game.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
To halt the run, Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. but it must feel great to take the first meeting. And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
Halliburton outside. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Walker. This one for three. He buries it from three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
Take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Here's MP off the inbound pass. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. So we see the Nets taking the W here. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup?
MP, with that win, you guys have just advanced to the knockout.
Oh, man.
BA, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Well, folks, that's going to...
Great win tonight, fellas. Great win, great win. Listen up. All you guys have the skills, and all you guys have the talent. It's the NBA. Everyone is good.
Everybody.
What it takes is great passion, and you guys showed that passion tonight. I know some people in the media are saying that we can't win the cup. That's no surprise. But think back to when you first told somebody you was going to the NBA. How many people laughed in your face? How many people believed you? People will always tell you what you can't do because they're scared.
Tell them, Coach.
They see you trying, and they're afraid you might make it. And if you do make it, they feel like...
Ooh, that felt good.
About game time, bring the pain time.